You may be surprised to know that Arabic is a big contributor to English vocabulary. Everyday words like cotton, coffee, and giraffe are Arabic in origin. Some of these words undertook interesting journeys to become a part of the English language. The word safari, for example, was borrowed in the 1850s from Swahili, and Swahili borrowed it from the Arabic word safar. And safar, of course, traveled to India and became a part of Urdu. Another Arabic word, naranj, entered various European languages, lost its initial N, and eventually became the English word orange. Along the way, it gave rise to a few other words such as naranja in Spanish, which means the same thing. Naranja is spelt with a J, but is pronounced naranja because that's how J is pronounced in Spanish. H. You can positively hear the Arabic influence in the H sound, which is not surprising given that the Arabs ruled Spain for centuries. This word is familiar to Indians as well because it is linked to the Hindi word narangi, for example. So did this word travel to India from Arabic as well? Nope. This safari was in the opposite direction. It started out as a Dravidian word, entered Sanskrit as naranga, and then Persian as narang and Arabic as naranj. From there, via a few European languages, it finally ended up in English as orange. Phew, what a journey. It makes me thirsty for a glass of what else? Orange juice. Before English got the word orange for the fruit and the color orange was described as yellow-red. The other distinction that orange enjoys is that it is one of the English words like month, silver, purple, and dangerous that have no rhyme. When you studied algebra in school, did you at times feel that those quadratic equations had no rhyme or reason? Well, you have Arabic to blame for that as well. The word algebra comes from the long and complicated title of a 9th century Arabic book on mathematics called, wait for this, Kitab al-Mukhtasar fi Hisab al-Jabr wal-Muqabla. It means the compendious book of calculation by completion and balancing. Its Latin translation was the main mathematics textbook in European universities right up to the 16th century. And during that period, Al-Jabr became algebra. It is also during this time that Roman numerals were replaced by what is known as the Hindu-Arabic numeral system. From me, the English nut, it's salam for now.